And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys back in the stream, being a part here on the channel once again, covering a special live stream tonight as football is back. Here we go, the NFL, and glad to have you guys join in, be a part on the channel once again. We get the Jets, we get the Browns opening up the preseason for the NFL here, taking place in Canton, Ohio, Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here, covering play-by-play in a little bit from now as we'll get going on for this one. And yeah, feel free to let us know out in the chat who you guys like tonight in this one tonight. Jets or Browns. This game taking place before the class of 2023 being inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this weekend. Jets making their third Hall of Fame game appearance, first since 1992. Browns making their sixth Hall of Fame game appearance, first since 1999. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've covered a stream here, so good to be back. I've been super busy as of late and stuff, but great to be back covering some streams, trying to get back into football play-by-play for me, back into the swing of stuff once again. Hey, what's good, Alex? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I think the Cardinals going to be at the very bottom this season. Yeah, I think Kyler Murray's going to be out for the whole season from what I heard, and just a lot of like different personnel from last season's roster for the Cardinals. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they can like make a step up defensively compared to last year, because they were like one of the worst teams in terms of defense last season. Hey, what's good, Jordan on the stream? Welcome in, man. Beyond the Sports, we got Vaughn back in the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, I haven't covered a game in a while here. I've been off past couple weeks trying to been super busy, but glad to be back, trying to get back into the swing of things, covering a couple football games here and there for some special live streams for you guys. First one of the season. This ought to be fun tonight. And yeah, if you guys joined in for some of the football games last year, you probably see that the scoreboard is quite different. I put together a completely different scoreboard past couple of nights, redesigned the whole scoreboard, so it looks pretty cool. So much more like much better than the other one or so, because the other one just had like white on it for the scoreboard for like both of the teams or so, but I was able to color coordinate both of the colors on the scoreboard. So yeah, it looks pretty cool for the redesign. Yeah, it's been okay for me or so. I've got like a lot of different things that I'm trying to do or so, trying to hopefully make like a different like career path or so. So I've been going on like a lot of like interviews and stuff like that lately for me. Haven't landed anything yet, but just trying to see if I can like make like a change in my life. Hey, what's good, Mario? Welcome back. Thanks for joining in. I think he's outside right now. It's a really nice day outside. I think it got to be like high 70s. Hasn't been too bad here lately. Hey, what's good, Daniel? Welcome on the stream once again, man. Hope all is going well for everybody. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Big update in the offseason here. Aaron Rodgers coming from Green Bay to the Jets. That is the big trade that happened in the offseason. 39 years of age right now for Aaron Rodgers, 4-time league MVP. And looking to see if he could put the Jets back into the playoffs for the first time since 2010. For the Jets, they got the longest playoff drought out of any team in the NFL. They got a realistic chance to do so this season, able to jump up, improve last year. Last year they were 7-10. The year prior they only had 4 victories, and they should definitely be above 500 this year for sure. Looking like a playoff team with the addition to a couple familiar receivers to Rodgers, Randall Cobb and Alan Lazard. Both played for the Packers, and both of them now on the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. And then they scooped up McCole Hardman as well in the offseason, got him from Kansas City. Yeah, some of the analysts have taken it as far as the Super Bowl for the Jets. I'd be shocked to see that happen. But I think playoffs is realistic for New York this year. It's gonna be interesting though out of the AFC East, because Buffalo looks really good, and the Dolphins look like a dark horse team. Like they could be poised for a deep run if everybody stays healthy. And I'm a Patriots fan. I'm just hoping that they're able to take some really good steps up compared to last year. Because, yeah, that offense, it was a nightmare last year under Matt Patricia. And, yeah, they should be much better this year, hopefully. But they're in it's a stacked AFC East this season. Browns, same record, 7-10 this past season for Cleveland. Now, it's kind of more so wide open, I feel like, in the AFC North now because Joe Burrow's injury, and then Cleveland and the Steelers battling it out in that division, and then Baltimore probably should be looking like a playoff team for the Ravens for them. I remember last year their defense really struggled, especially like the first month of the season. Hey, what's good? Chuck on the stream. Welcome in. Glad to have you back on the channel. Good to get started here in a little bit. Right now they're just honoring the class of 2023 Hall of Fame class for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Joe Thomas, offensive tackle for the Cleveland Browns from 2007 to 2017, just came out. He's being honored, one of 9 members of the class of 2023. Darrelle Revis, former Jet, also played for the Patriots, the Bucks, and the Chiefs. So Revis, also another notable player being honored in the class of 2023 inductees. They get inducted this weekend, I saw. Yeah, glad to have you back in, Chuck. I think I've only covered a little bit of streams actually after the finals because I was like busy throughout most of the month of July. I covered a couple summer league games, and then I did at the end of June. I remember I covered some of the College World Series games. Hey, what's good, Aaron? Welcome back in. Glad to have you back in, man. Yeah, best of luck this season. Being able to announce games, that's awesome for you, man. So yeah, it's been a while since I covered a football game. I think since like December or January was my last stream for a special live stream for football. So good to get back into the swing once again, and being able to add into my repertoire once again here, just awaiting for this game to kick off. Should be able to kick off very well shortly coming up. I remember last year in the Hall of Fame game, it actually got delayed by like an hour. There was like severe lightning and thunder, but the looks of this, it's beautiful outside where they're playing tonight. So in Ohio, they do get quite a bit of severe storms out in like the Great Lakes, Mid-Atlantic region, but tonight, beautiful night for football. Looks like it's 83 degrees outside. It's been great, especially like northeast of the U.S. It's been terrific lately for the weather. So yeah, if you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well, as we should be coming up shortly on this game, covering play-by-play in a little bit from now. Yeah, best of luck to Vaughn this season. Hopefully some big football games they're doing, especially for college there for some of the live streams. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, feel free to reach out to me once again. I can see if I can, like, give you pointers, because the software I use, OBS, all of it gets, like, inserted in to OBS. but I usually have to like create like a box document for like a box PNG picture to have it go through, and then all the text I add in on OBS. But it's got so many like different like stuff for sources and stuff like that. Like if you're looking at it the first time, it can get like quite overwhelming because that there's a lot of different options to add in. Yeah, I'm thinking about covering a couple like soccer live streams as well throughout the month because I got put on to announce soccer games in September and October for some of the colleges I work at. So I'm trying to see if I can learn soccer. So yeah, this year for the announcing stuff, because I signed up for some of the games. Yesterday I signed up for 3 football games for college, for one of the colleges. They go by fast, so I had to take like the games in the first hour because once you get like the email sent over to you, it goes like it goes so fast with people just signing up on the spreadsheet of like what games they want to take. And one of the schools I'm covering like a bunch of volleyball in the fall. So I've been doing volleyball for the past couple of years, and then I gotta learn water polo too because they're in need of a water polo announcer. And some of my open days, I actually signed up to cover some water polo games, so that's gonna be totally different for me. And the team that I'll be announcing water polo games for is actually a Division 1 school in that category. So they're hosting teams like Princeton and Harvard. That's gonna be really cool. So that'll be pretty cool to do this upcoming year. Oh wow, I didn't know that he could sing. DeMarcus Ware, inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's actually singing the national anthem right now. So DeMarcus Ware played linebacker and defensive end, played for the Cowboys, and then played for the Broncos 2005 to 2013 for Dallas, and then 2014 to 2016 for Denver. And he's actually the one who's singing the national anthem right now. Wow, that's incredible. Absolute honor right there when you could do it all. Playing the football field and also sing the national anthem. That's awesome. Yeah, so last couple weeks have been extremely busy for me. I actually went up to the NASCAR race in New Hampshire back in mid-July, so that was a great experience. Each year I get like tickets to go up there to see the Cup race. That was pretty cool. It actually ran on a Monday, so I had to go up on a Monday, and the race itself felt like it took less time than it did from getting into the parking lot and out of the parking lot that day, because I guess they only used like one side of the racetrack parking, so everybody had to park on the south side, and the north side wasn't in use that day compared to how it usually is on a typical Sunday each year. But they had to reschedule because we had tornadoes up in the area on that Sunday, so the race got rained out and had to reschedule for the next day on a Monday. It's quite the experience. So yeah, glad to be back. Both of these teams trying to get back into the playoffs. Jets' longest playoff drought out of any team since 2010. The Browns made an appearance back in 2020. That snapped a 20-year playoff drought for Cleveland. And they should be better this upcoming season. I think they're going to be one of the top rushing teams this year in the league. They got Deshaun Watson back as starting quarterback. And then Nick Chubb has potential to be one of the top running backs this season for Nick Chubb. And they're under the 4th season under Kevin Stefanski. He actually has a winning record, 26-24. So seeing a Cleveland Browns head coach with a winning record, that is something quite rare. But going into year 4, and he's 2 games above 500 for him. Robert Saleh, head coach for the Jets. And he's making his 3rd season appearance, improving from 4-13 to 7-10 last year. This Jets team looked like they were like a playoff team last year. At one point, they had a record of 6-3. They beat the Bills before their bye with a record of 6-3. And then once they went into the Week 10 bye, things just completely collapsed. They went just 1 win the rest of the way, 1-7. They lost 6 straight games in a row to close out the season. They only scored 15 points in the final 3 games for the Jets. Their defense is solid, top 5 defense, but Aaron Rodgers being brought in, it just raises the team so much. Plus, adding in some more wideouts that he's familiar with, Cobb and Lazard, and then they also got Hardman from Kansas City as well. So, just big improvements looking for in the offensive side of the ball, because they were bottom 3 in the league last year in scoring, but they were top 5 in fewest points allowed. Hockey from home, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. All right, here we go. The Jets are going to kick it off. Hassan Hall back to return for the Browns as Greg Zuerlein boots it away. This ball goes to the end zone, bobbled by the return man. Hall goes out to the back of the end zone as he has to take a knee, and Cleveland will start it off at their own 25-yard line coming up. Yeah, I think they got a pretty good chance to make the playoffs this year for Detroit. That's quite the honor for them. They get put on the Thursday night game to open up the year against Kansas City. That's a tough task right there, but I cannot recall the last time I've seen the Lions on the Thursday night game to open up the year. From the ace formation, 1st and 10, right to left in the field for Cleveland. They'll go play action. Dump off down low. It's caught by John Kelly, the running back, as he takes it for about a gain of 5 to the 30-yard line. On the running back screen, this will bring up a 2nd down and 5. Michael, welcome back on the stream. Thanks for joining in, man. Glad to have you back in. Cleveland's starting quarterback, that's number 7, Kellen Mond, who gets the start. So we get a lot of like the backups who's going to be playing today in this game. Won't see the starters because this is an extra preseason game. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Mond in the gun. Line up to his right side. The running back, John Kelly. Mond takes the snap. Jots back, screens it out underneath, complete. Takes it past the 1st down marker. That's about a gain of 7 to the 32-yard line on the catch underneath. So Cleveland, 2 plays, able to pick up 12 yards in the 1st down. Hey, what's good, Warren? Welcome back in. Glad to have you back in, man. Number 45, a little shaken up for the Jets. That is Hamza Nazardine. Has to head towards the sideline right now, a little bit shaken up. I'm going to go Jets in this game. Preseason game, so not really much matters here. Honestly, both of these teams could win. If it was a regular season game, I'd lean towards the Jets because they look like they're much more improved this year. But yeah, I'll just take the Jets and see what happens in this one. Handoff on the delay. Nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage on the carry by John Kelly. This is going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. 13-20 and counting down, remaining in the 1st. Yeah, this defense is stacked. Quinnen Williams, C.J. Mosley, Some of the key guys that's back. Sauce Gardner, handoff up the middle, rushing to the left side of the hashes, just shy of the first down marker. That's a gain of about 9 on the carry by John Kelly, the running back, and this will bring up a 3rd and short. Third down and 1 upcoming for Cleveland, under 13 minutes left to go in the first. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line in Cleveland territory. Ace formation. Play action. Fires underneath. Complete pass midfield. Past the 40. Out of bounds. Around the 35-yard line, as that's a pickup. There's a penalty flag down, though. It's a pickup of just over 20 yards. It was complete to the back Kelly. We'll see if it stands, though. So referee is discussing this penalty flag right now. First penalty of the 2023 season. This might be an illegal block in the back. If so, it would replay the down. So we'll see here if it's on the offense. It's going to be a false start. So it's going to be a false start by the offense for Cleveland. So it's going to back them up. But, oh, wow, penalty after the play was over for the Jets. Okay, so it's going to be a first down, Cleveland. Wow, so that'll late hit out of bounds. It's going to be a 1st and 10 coming up. So Kelly, yeah, he's already towards the sideline and then gets hit out of bounds, number 26. Brandon Eccles coming in late there. So late hit out of bounds. And now put Cleveland closer at the 39-yard line. The pass fired underneath, complete past the first down marker around the 27-yard line is caught. That's the first deep catch of 10+ in the game. Going to number 89, Cedric Tillman, the wide receiver. So Cleveland now able to move the ball down the field. Able to fit it right into zone coverage right there. Cedric Tillman on the grab, picked up from Tennessee as a 3rd-round draft pick. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line of Jets territory. They go in a single set back formation. Kelly, the running back in the backfield. Bond takes the snap, handoff. Kelly rushes towards the left side, tries to get the edge, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain back to the 24-yard line. Will bring up a 2nd down and 10. He met Zaire Barnes, the rookie, at the outside linebacker position. Under 11 minutes left to go now in the first quarter. Second down and 10 at the 24 of Jet territory for the Browns. Mond from the gun takes a snap. Mond looks right, fires right side. That ball gets dropped and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of John Kelly as he was feeling the pressure there by Kellen Mond. Under a lot of stress, and he'll bring up now a 3rd down and 10. Probably not a bad idea that he dropped that ball because he was about like 4 or 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage for Kelly, and he had 2 guys just going straight after him. Third down and 10, 24-yard line of Jet territory. Mond from the gun as his running back lined up to the left side of him. Somebody may have left early. Play still continues. Mond gets sacked. Drop back around the 33-yard line. The Jets come up with a big sack. It's number 47. Huff on the defensive side. And this will bring up a 4th down. Here's the field goal unit. We'll see if they do come on. It's around that territory, around the 33-yard line. If they do go, settle for a field goal. And they will. 49-yard attempt from the left hash. K. York, the kicker. The snap, the hold, the kick, drifting Towards the uprights, it's no good, just wide. Wide left from behind the uprights. From his view, from the kicking view, that is wide right. Wide right off the tail by Cade York as we are still scoreless. 0-0, and it will be Jets football coming up. Yeah, that's rough right there when a drive just stalls out like that. There's a lot of good things happened on that drive for the Browns. They had that catch that was good for like 14 yards or so, but then a lot of plays underneath that they had too for Cleveland, looking like they were gonna do something, and then when they got around like the 20, just inside the 25-yard line, it just stalled out. Hey, what's good, Malika? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. So that was a 9-play, 44-yard drive. That lasted just over 5 minutes and resulted in a missed field goal. So 9:56 now left to go in the first as we head to the timeout right now. It's going to be Jets football coming up. And they'll start off at their own 39-yard line for New York. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And glad to have you guys join in once again. So here we are, coming back from the media break at their own 39-yard line for the Jets as they go in a single set back formation. 1st and 10, New York. Under center, Zach Wilson. Handoff up the middle, churning the wheels forward to pick up about a gain of 4, maybe 5 on the carry. That's Israel Abanikanda, number 25, a rookie, getting the start at running back today. Zach Wilson, -3 from touchdowns to interceptions last year. 15 touchdown passes, 18 interceptions. Ball spotted at the Jets' 44-yard line. It will be 2nd down and 5. Wilson takes a snap, drops back, fires. Right side, near side. That's complete. Just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup of about 3 on the catch to Kenny Yeboah, the tight end, and this will bring up now a 3rd down and 2 for New York. So a lot of key gets in the offseason for the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, the biggest trade in the offseason, picked up from Green Bay, and then along came his former teammates from Green Bay with Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb. They both joined Rodgers to continue being teammates for the Jets, and then picking up McCall Hardman as well from Kansas City. 3rd down and 2, ball spotted at the 47-yard line in Jets territory. Wilson from the gun, takes a snap, looks left, drops back. Wilson, spin move, evades the pressure. Wilson steps up, he rushes. It's not enough, though. He slips up at the line of scrimmage, gets touched down for no gain, and it's going to be a 4th down and 2 coming up. So this drive looks like it's stalled for the Jets, and they'll bring out the punting unit. Zach Wilson thought he was going to scramble forward for the 1st down as he was able to rush out of the pocket off a spin move. Pressure coming from both sides, and then he tried to Stutter step a defender. Number 51 of Cleveland. Lost his balance, and then Jordan Konashik was able to touch him down. Back at the line of scrimmage for no gain, so the Jets now will boot it away. Standing back at his own 33-yard line, this ball gets punted away by Thomas Morstead. This is a long booming punt inside at 10, fielded at the 5-yard line. Rushing towards the left side of the hashes, tackled down around the 12, a gain of 7 on the return by Demetric Felton of Cleveland. So that was a quick 3 and out, and now Cleveland will have the football once again. The Browns able to push the ball down the field all the way to the 24-yard line. That's as far as they got before it stalled out on a missed field goal to start off the game by Cade York. So Cleveland upcoming. They're going to have possession number 2 upcoming. So 7:45 left to go now in the first. It's going by pretty fast so far. So we've had both of the teams touch the football, and we're already basically like almost midway through this first quarter. First drive, Kellen Mond went 3 for 4, 27 passing yards. The running back, John Kelly, getting a lot of work so far in this game. 3 carries for 9 rushing yards. Also caught a pass for 5 yards. Cedric Tillman caught a pass for 15. That's the longest gain so far today. Zach Wilson, 1 completed pass out of 1 attempt so far. Went to Kenny Yeboah for a 3-yard reception. But third play of that drive stalled out. Zach Wilson had lost his footing and stumbled back to the line of scrimmage, and they had to go on a 3 and out and boot the football away. So we'll see if things will become better for New York offensively once they go on through this game. But looking like they transferred what they had into this preseason game from Zach Wilson on the first drive from last year. Cleveland was able to move the football down the field all the way to the 24, but that's as far as they could go, and it stalled out with a Cade York missed field goal. So deep in their own territory, Cleveland starts it off at their own 12-yard line. The quarterback, Kellen Mond from the shotgun. Running back lined up to the left side of him with John Kelly. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Handoff, Kelly finds a seam. He rushes stiff arm past the defender, takes it for a gain of 10. Down the left sideline, that results in a first down run by John Kelly Jr. The HB draw able to work out to perfection there. Off the delayed handoff. He's able to find Green towards the left side of the field. Moving the football now to the 22-yard line in Cleveland territories. They've gotten out of a deep hole that they were in to start off the drive. Once again, the single set back formation. In the backfield is Kelly. Mond under center takes a snap. Mond handoff right side counter this side. Kelly met by a defender as he gets put back, and penalty flag comes flying down as well. Jets with a big defensive stand if they hold up. That will be a loss of 2. Just met the brick wall of Jamian Sherwood. We'll see what the penalty flag's for. It's going to be on the defense. It will not stand for the Jets' big defensive stop. That is offsides. Offside penalty charged to New York. Tanzel Smart, the defensive tackle, number 79. Under 6:45 left to go in the first. This pushes up the football now to a 1st and 5. Kelly in the backfield, Mond under center. In motion from left to right, the tight end. Thomas Greeny. Mond takes the snap, play action. Mond steps up, fires deep down the right sideline, in and out of the hands, incomplete. In tight coverage, he was looking to send it to Thomas Greeny, but another penalty flag down once again. Oh yeah, Tillman being held up by Eccles. Eccles already with a penalty in this game for a late hit out of bounds. So the guilty party goes once again to Eccles, number 26 on the defensive side of the football for the Jets. Brandon Eccles out in the secondary as he had his hands all over Cedric Tillman. So that's now 3 penalties, all by the Jets in this game for 25 penalty yards so far. Cleveland yet to commit a penalty so far today. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Play action. Pressure swarming in, and the throw comes short. It's incomplete. Jets called a right blitz at the right moment right there. This is going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Great call. Going for the blitz. Off the play action, and Kellen Mond just had to just get it out of his hands so fast. Will McDonald the 4th. He was the one who was coming in on that. Yeah, I'll see you back later here, man. 32-yard line of Cleveland territory. Mond from the gun takes a snap. Mond, handoff right side. Will take it past the 35 to about the 37. That's a gain of 5 on the rush by John Kelly. Kelly so far on the ground. 6 carries now, up to 29 total rushing yards with 6 minutes remaining in the first. Cleveland with a big 3rd and 5 coming up, looking to see if they can keep the drive alive. Third down and 5. He's got a tight end, Dalen Baldwin, to his left. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right for receivers. Mond takes a snap, penalty up in the air. Mond fires deep down the left sideline. Juggled in and out of the hands. It's incomplete. Looking to set it to Baldwin as he was able to get cracked as well after he dropped that football. We'll see what the penalty is for. The Jets already with 3 total penalties tonight. We'll see if this is number 4 in the defense. This will be the first penalty charged to Cleveland in the offense. False start committed by the offense. Looks like it's the left tackle. Yeah, way off the line. So that penalty declined and now results in a 4th down. So this will be a punting situation now for Cleveland. Number 13, Corey Bajorquez, former Patriot from a couple of years ago in training camp and also played as the punter for the Buffalo Bills. He's standing at his own 22-yard line. Bajorquez receives the low snap, boots the football away. This is a long booming kick, angling towards the far sideline. Oh, it's muffed, and it gets touched out of bounds around the 5-yard line of Jet territory. What a big booming kick right there by Bajorquez, and the Jets are now deep back in their own territory to start off this drive. Rough start to the preseason when you're muffing punts deep back in your own territory, and could have resulted in anything right there because he pinned them right next to the far sideline, so it was muffed and the ball touched the out-of-bounds side. Went out around the 5. Luckily, it didn't go back towards the end zone. That's a charge fumble to Xavier Gibson, the return man for the Jets. So already what we've seen today, the Jets with a 3 and out, resulted in a 8-yard drive, 3 plays their first time onto the field. And Cleveland, at least, has been able to move the football. quite a bit. It's just tough to generate points so far in this game. 5 first downs by the Browns. Jets looking to see if they can get the offense going. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams I cover. Majority of the content I usually cover is play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, and college hoops, but I also cover special live streams here from time to time, just like tonight, covering the NFL preseason. I'm hoping to do some more NFL games in the month of August in the preseason as well. I got to get myself back into covering football once again, back into the rhythm of it, so I want to do some more football games here for this month. This will be the Jets' second drive of the game. The first one resulted in a 3-and-out, only 8 total yards on that first drive. This drive starts back at their own 5-yard line. They go in a power I formation to start off this drive. Wilson, handoff, left side counter, breaking a tackle. That's a 2-yard gain in the carry by Israel Abanikanda. Puts the football now at the 7-yard line in Jet territory. Just trying to get out of the danger zone right now. Pinned deep back in their own territory due to a muffed punt that went out of bounds at the 5-yard line by Xavier Gibson. That punt by Bajorquez, that was a 58-yard punt. Second down and long. Wilson fires a deep ball down the left sideline. He's going to man in stride. Oh, he catches it past midfield inside the 40. Dragged down from behind around the 38-yard line as he finds his receiver, Malik Taylor, and a bomb inside Cleveland territory. He had 2 steps past his intended defender, 1-on-1 down the far sideline there. Zach Wilson right on the money. That is good for a 57-yard pitch and catch. Jameson, welcome back to the stream, man. Thanks so much for joining in again. Ball now spotted around the 36 of Cleveland territory. The tight end in motion from left to right with Zach Kuntz. Wilson, HB toss up the middle. Taken to around the 34-yard line. Bounced off a tackler. Got an extra yard there in the carry by Abanikanda. What's good, Ehino Joso? Welcome back in. Glad to have you back in the stream. Finally able to see some action in this game right now because we didn't have that early on. A lot of running plays. But Zach Wilson, 57-yard laser down the left sideline as he was able to find his receiver Taylor a couple plays ago. Second down and 8 now around the 34-yard line of Cleveland territory. Wilson handoff left side, and that'll be taken to about the 31. Gain of 3 on the carry by Abanikanda as he was met on the tackle by Tony Fields, the linebacker. This is a big third down play coming up now. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Jets, just outside the 30-yard line of Cleveland territory. It's actually going to be a 3rd and 5, so it's actually more like 3rd and medium. 3rd and 5, somebody moved here. We're going to see if it's on the offense. If so, it's going to put it 3rd and long, and it will be. So the Jets commit another penalty. Multiple penalties by their defense so far, and they commit one on the offensive end. So that's now their 4th penalty of the game. First is an offense. charge false start by the offense. 3rd down and 10 now for the Jets. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line of Browns territory. 5 wide here by Wilson from the gun. He takes a snap. Wilson drops back. Wilson fires down the right sideline. Nobody there. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his intended target, and this will bring up now a 4th and long. And question here for the Jets. What do you do in this situation? Being backed. If they're looking to bring on the kicking unit or not. And try a field goal right now. We shall see. And they will. So Greg Zuerlein, he's got the leg 54-yarder from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick by Zuerlein. It is up and it is through. We're on the board. Finally, points on the board tonight. As the Jets score first, Greg Zuerlein drills it right down the middle of the uprights. 2:04 left to go in the first quarter. The Jets able to answer first as the score is now 3-0. What's good, Bradley? Welcome back to the stream, man. Glad to have you back in. The play that drives Zach Wilson, 57-yard pass down the far sideline, went to Malik Taylor. That was able to help them out, breaking the scoring column, set them up inside the 40-yard line in Cleveland territory. Able to get a little bit more yards on that drive and set up the Greg Zuerlein 54-yard field goal. Yeah, things going pretty well, man. Yeah, I've been really busy, especially like the last couple weeks or so. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. It's going to be Cleveland football once we get back with 2:04 remaining in the first. Both of these teams have touched the football twice so far tonight. She is doing pretty well. All right, so here we go. Third possession, or third drive of the game coming up for Cleveland. It'll be the kickoff first, though, by the Jets. Greg Zuerlein answered with a 54-yard field goal. Browns will return it right to left on the field. Hassan Hall, the return man. Short kick fielded at the 6-yard line. Up the middle here by Hall as he rushes past the 20. And meets a swarm of defenders around the 22, and that's where the drive will start off for Cleveland. Kellen Mond, 50% so far completion rate. He is 3 for 6 for 27 passing yards. John Kelly Jr., pretty strong showing so far on the ground, averaging just under 8 yards per tote so far. 5 carries for 24 rushing yards. This is the third drive of the game now for Cleveland. 2 minutes left to go in the first. They go in a single setback formation. Thomas Greeny in motion from right to left. Mond under center. Takes a snap. Hand off on a jet sweep. Left side. Towards the left side of the numbers. Meets a group of tacklers. That's a pickup of 8. Oh, the football came out, though. The Jets say they have it. Yes, they do. New York covering the fumble. So it's a fumble and a jet sweep, one play and a turnover. Committed by Cleveland by Anthony Schwartz, the wide receiver. It was a jet sweep in motion from left to right. He took it towards the left side of the numbers, and yeah, that football is out. What a strip right there. Number 44, New York. Number 55 coming through. Jamie and Sherwood and Chaz Surratt both there to strip out that football. And it was Javelin Guidry who came up with a loose ball for the Jets. The Jets with great field position now at the 31-yard line of Cleveland territory. Zach Wilson back in the field. He's from the shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Wilson, pressure coming. Dumps it off underneath. Complete. Abanikanda takes it for some more yards. That's a gain of about 5 to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 5 coming up for New York. Great read there by Zach Wilson because the Browns brought the house. Last year at Pittsburgh, for college football, Israel Abanikanda, he rushed for over 1,400 rushing yards for the Pitt Panthers last season. 2nd down and 5 now. Single set back formation. Wilson, handoff, right side counter over to Abanikanda. Met, though, by a trio of defenders back at the line of scrimmage for no gain. This will bring up now a 3rd down and 5 for the Jets. Greg Zuerlein, a 54-yard field goal. Drilled it through the middle of the uprights in the last drive. The Jets looking to get into the red zone, though, and eventually score a touchdown. They need to get to the 21-yard line, just shy of the red zone for a 1st down. Ball spot at the 26 of Cleveland territory. Wilson from the shotgun takes a snap. Wilson drops back to pass. Looks left. Pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. Is incomplete. Ball gets batted down, and this will be a 4th down and 5 coming up as the field goal unit will have to head back to the field. Great defensive stop there for the 3 and out for Cleveland's defense. That big 3rd down stop, and kudos to Tommy Togai, number 93. Got a hand on that football. Greg Zuerlein from the right hash. 44-yard field goal attempt. The snap by Hennessy. The hold by Morstead. The kick by Zuerlein. It's up and it's through. Right down the middle of the uprights once again. 6-0 Jets. Two field goals so far by Greg the Leg. 22 seconds left to go in the first now. Unfortunate fumble and the jet sweep in the first play by Anthony Schwartz, and that turned into great field position for the Jets. They didn't get much. They had a 3 and out on that drive, but anyway, able to push up the football a little bit and resulting in an extra 3 points in the scoreboard thanks to the gift of recovering the fumble in inside Cleveland territory already. So 22 seconds remaining. Zuerlein will kick it off. He is back to kick. Cleveland looking to see if they can at least do something. First drive stalled out. Missed field goal by Gabe York. But they were able to push the football as far as the 24-yard line of Jets territory. Nobody's been able to reach the red zone in this game. This ball gets fielded off the kick at the 6-yard line. Takes it towards the left sideline. Chopped up at the 25. Hassan Hall getting chopped up by the Jets special teamer, Xavier Gibson, with a chop-up tackle, and this will bring up Cleveland, where if he would have taken a knee, that's where they would have spotted the football either way. So 25-yard line, they'll start off in their own territory for the Browns. Kellen Mond from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to Felton, and Felton didn't get much. Wrapped down for about a gain of 1. Tackle from behind, and the wrap-up tackle by Will McDonald IV. And this will close out at the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 2 field goals by Greg Zerline so far this game. Play the game so far. Zach Wilson, a 57-yard pitch and catch bomb to Malik Taylor, which set up the first field goal. And then the fumble recovery by the Jets at the 31-yard line of Cleveland territory off the jet sweep by Anthony Schwartz set up the second field goal of the game. It was a fumble recovery by Javelin Guidry, which set up that Greg Zerline kick. Field goals today by Zerline made from 54 and 41 so far. That's the first quarter so far in the books. Actually, a pretty fast first quarter, too. If you guys are new on the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell here at the channel. I usually cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA, and college hoops, but from time to time I do cover other sports for special live streams, just like tonight with the NFL. So yeah, feel free to keep on joining back to more streams here at the channel if you guys would like to keep on coming back in the future. Just 1 total first down so far by the Jets, but they have themselves a 6-0 lead, scoring the football twice on 2 out of 3 possessions so far this game for New York. And that big chunk play really helped them out for the 57-yard throw down the field for Zach Wilson. And then the fumble recovery. So that's how the 2 scoring plays have been able to... That's how they've been able to get 6 so far to scoreboard. Yeah, penalties have been a problem so far. They've committed 4 total penalties by the Jets. I like to see Cleveland take more shots down the field. They haven't really been able to take any sort of deep shots today. Kellen Mond averaging just 4.5 yards per pass downfield so far, 3 for 6 passing. So here we are, start to the second quarter, left to right now on the field to start off the second ball spot at their own 26-yard line. Mond passes underneath, complete at the 29-yard line, turns upfield for a couple more yards as that ball gets caught for about a gain of 5 in the catch to Thomas Greeny, the tight end. This will bring up about a 2nd down and 5 coming up. Joe Thomas being interviewed right now. 2007 to 2017, made 10 consecutive Pro Bowl appearances for the offensive lineman for the Cleveland Browns. Wow, Joe Thomas has played over 10,000 snaps. He is only one of 4 offensive linemen to play 10,000 plus snaps during a 10-year span. Bond from the gun takes the snap on a 3rd and 3 as the TV crews completely missed the 2nd down play. That pass underneath, not enough though. It looks like wrapped up just shy of the 1st down marker on the catch. Looked like it was good for 2.5 yards, but a tight end Thomas Greeny. We shall see where they're going to put it though. for the referees in the spot of the ball there, but that looked like it was short by about a half a yard. Yeah, NBC completely missed the second down play. Fourth down and inches, and the Browns will have to punt away deep in their own territory. Standing out of his own 20, Bojorquez boots it away. Deep punt once again, and this will bounce into the end zone, though. So the ball will be replaced at the 20-yard line for the Jets to start off the drive. Just a little bit too much on it by Corey Bojorquez. He booted that away, standing at his own 20. From his own 20-yard line, and it just missed, just over the goal line. So that, from booting from the 20-yard line, that's about an 84-yard punt approximately to where it landed in the end zone. It was about 4 yards after the goal line where it landed in the end zone. The Jets now take over at their own 20-yard line. Wilson, handoff. Rushing to the right side of the hashes. That's good for a carry about 6 to the 26-yard line. On the rush by the rookie from Pittsburgh, Israel Abanikanda. 6 carries for 17 yards so far by Abanikanda. Looking to see if they can start to establish the rushing game. They have been able to establish the passing game on one specific pass that went for 57 yards from Zach Wilson hooking up with Malik Taylor. But other than that, he's only completed the other 2 passes for 8 yards. Single set back formation, ball spot at the 26-yard line of Jet territory. Wilson under center. Abanikanda in the backfield. Wilson takes a snap, and penalty flags come flying down by the referees, and they stop the clock here with 12:32, and this will be a penalty charged to the Jets. Delay a game charged to New York. Actually, they're going to have a substitution at quarterback now. So this is Tim Boyle, number 7, who is in the game right now. 2nd down and 9 for Boyle. Ball spotted at their own 21. So Tim Boyle now the quarterback. Boyle takes a snap, handoff. Abanikanda dragged down, shy of the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 2. As Abanikanda is met by a brick wall, Tony Fields, the outside linebacker, comes up with a tackle. Hey, what's good, Braden? Welcome back in, man. Glad to have you back in again. This will be a 3rd down and long coming up. Under 12 minutes left to go before halftime. Tim Boyle, the quarterback. From the gun, there's movement again on the offensive line. We'll see who jumped early here. Referee signal false starts. It's in the offense once again. That's on the center. Tristan Colon, number 65. That will back him up 5 more yards and making this a 3rd and 15. Oh, man, sorry to hear about that. 3rd down and 15 at their own 15-yard line for New York. Boyle takes the high snap. Boyle drops back to pass. Boyle fires underneath, complete at the 18. Turns upfield, chopped up around the 24-yard line. That's only a gain of 9 and a 3rd and 15. As they are 6 yards shy of the first down marker, and this will result in a punt by the Jets. Fourth down and about 5 coming up. As we are now under 11 minutes left to play before halftime. Thomas Morstead, the punter. A snap by Hennessy. Morstead boots it away. This ball drifts towards the near side, fielded at the 25. Makes one defender miss. That is Demetric Felton, the return man. as he gets dragged down for about a couple of yards on the return. Broke a tackle in the process. And this will be Cleveland football once again upcoming. Hey, what's good? Patrick on the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for joining back in from Jamaica. So right now we have 10.5 minutes left to go before halftime. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe right now as we switch between teams here. And the Browns about to possess the football upcoming. So Cleveland will start off this drive at their own 27-yard line. Really haven't been able to get much going after that first drive. Not much with their offense ever since. Kellen Mond so far, he started today's game 5 for 8 passing, 35 passing yards. Just everything's been underneath by Kellen Mond. He hasn't been able to take any risks and deep shots down the field. It's been just a really conservative game so far, played in the first half by Kellen Mond. And John Kelly Jr., the running back, he's carried it the most, 5 rushes for 24 rushing yards. Anthony Schwartz fumbled the football on a jet sweep play. That resulted in a field goal. So it was recovered by the Jets already in the Cleveland territory around the 30. So this will be a Cleveland football back from the timeout. They start off their drive at their own 27-yard line for the Browns. Mond takes the snap, play action, bootleg, rushes towards his right, fires down the field. That gets intercepted by the Jets. Steamrolling inside the 30 of Cleveland territory, dragged down around the 28-yard line. That's a first play of scrimmage off this drive. Interception. That's the second turnover of the game as well for Cleveland. Chaz Surratt, number 55, comes up with an INT. To start off this play, it looked like it was a bootleg towards his right, but it just never developed, and then throws it directly in the double coverage. Surratt, the linebacker, just jumps it, reads it perfectly, and intercepts the football. That pass just not enough zip on it, just trying to thread a tight needle there in double coverage, and that's the second time today the Browns have turned it over in the first play of the drive. This pass goes underneath. Oh, nice turn and curl inside the 20. That's a pickup of around 8 on the catch for the Jets. Number 16 in the grab with Jason Brownlee off the pass by Tim Boyle. Hey, there we go, Jameson. Yeah, I hope he has a great season, man. Second down and 2. This is the first time in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Boyle, nice pass as he's able to get it out quickly in the slant. That's complete the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of a gain of 9 in the reception as the Jets now moving it. Yeah, I actually signed up yesterday for three games this coming season for college for in-person stuff, so that's going to be pretty cool. Yo, welcome in, Bill, back on the stream. Vegas, welcome back in, man. Glad to have you back in. Jets moving the football. 1st and goal now at the 10-yard line. Tim Boyle, the quarterback from the shotgun formation. He takes the snap. Handoff. Left side. Trying to get towards the pylon. Diving forward towards the corner. Into the end zone. That's a touchdown rush in the halfback draw. That's Israel Abanikanda. 10-yard rush. Gets the edge. Dives forward. Stretches out to the pylon in a 3-play drive. 27 yards. Lasting a minute 16. The first touchdown. The 2023 season. In the preseason, the Jets on top now, 12-0. Beautiful play to design right there. Just able to get the edge past the defense. Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. The snap, the hold, the extra point, that will drift through the upright. 13-0 New York right now. Ball security, a major issue for the Browns. 2 turnovers resulting in 9 of those, or that's 10 of the 13 points off of those turnovers. Yeah, so I created a new scoreboard graphic a couple nights ago. Wanted to change it up, so yeah, it looks pretty cool what I got for the scoreboard graphic. What's good, Jeffrey? Welcome back in the stream, man. Glad to have you guys back in again. Yeah, I think it's going to be Juju Smith-Schuster this year. That's going to be the top wideout for the Patriots. Man, they were close to getting D-Hop. Just couldn't get a hold of D-Hop, though, unfortunate. This ball gets kicked away, fielded at the 3. Towards the middle of the hashes, Jukes right past the defender, past the 20 to the 25, and tackled down, moving forward to about the 27, 28-yard line on the return for Cleveland by Hassan Hall. Yeah, great for Jaylen Brown, making his $304 million. I hope that he lives up to the hype for years now. This play goes for a deep screen, past midfield, inside Jets territory. There is a penalty flag down, though, but that's good for about a gain of 28 yards if it does stand. This might be an illegal block in the back that's going to make this play come back, though, and it will. So that's almost a 30-yard pickup of the halfback screen that results in a penalty by Cleveland. That's their 5th penalty tonight. Hey, what's good, Charlize? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, things going pretty well. First down and 12 upcoming for Cleveland. Ball is spotted at their own 28-yard line. Kellen Mond, empty set, takes a snap from the gun. Mond launches right side. His intended receiver slips in and out of the hands. Incomplete, intended for Mike Harley Jr. And this will make things much more difficult now. A 2nd down and 12 upcoming for the Browns. He had it, too. A little out route pass towards the sideline for about 4 or 5 yards and just slipped. Still catchable for the wide receiver. Harley Jr. just dropped it. Oh, that's cool, man. Definitely going to have to check it out sometime for your channel there, Jeffrey. Mond once again, empty backfield from the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires underneath. Ball complete to about the 32. That's caught for about a 5-yard catch underneath in the pass. This will bring up a 3rd down and 7. 8 minutes now left to go before halftime. The Browns desperately looking for something here. They haven't been able to take any sort of deep shots in this game as they get the football now spotted at their own 33-yard line. Mond from the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to the right. And in the backfield, he has a running back to his right. Mond takes a snap, looks left, screens it underneath. It's complete to Kelly. Kelly moves past the first down marker, the 40 inside. The 40 pass to the 45-yard line. That will be good for about a gain of 12 of the first down and the running back screen completion. So right there, able to take what the defense gave them underneath. Only needed a couple of yards able to get it. So this is now 1st and 10. Ball shy the 45-yard line of Cleveland territory. Handoff right side of Kelly. Off the draw. Kelly turns upfield. Past the 45. Tackled down just shy of midfield. And he picks up about a gain of 4 on the run to the 48-yard line now of Browns territory. Yeah, they've been able to draw some plays off towards the outside lately. That's helped them out. Last couple plays going outside the numbers. We'll see if they keep on doing that here. 2nd down. This will be 2nd down and 6 now for the Browns. Mond screens it. Far side. Incomplete. In and out of the hands. That pass was a little bit wide of his intended receiver, Jalen Darden, and this will bring up a 3rd and 6. Yeah, really good pickup Celtics got with Porzingis. Really solid interior defender. And I was watching, it was somebody else on YouTube really broke down the Celtics pickup well. How he's like one of the top threats for like a big man on pick and pop situations from the perimeter. And also he adds in playmaking too for him. So that'll be nice to have. But the interior defense and rim protection, that's the big key that they needed to have. Because Rob Williams is always injured and Al Horford's up there in age. This will be a 3rd down and 6 coming up. Six minutes left to go before halftime. Browns looking to cross midfield and pick up the 1st down. Mond takes a snap. Penalty flag down. Mond takes a deep shot down the right sideline. Incomplete, though, as he threw it about 10 yards over the head of his intended receiver, Cedric Tillman. But we'll see what the penalty flag is down for, and it will be on the defense. That's an offsides penalty charged to New York, and this will push up the football, but still going to replay the down. So this will be a 3rd down, but it does push up the football now. So just shy of the 1st down marker with that penalty. It was prior to that penalty, it was a 3rd and 6, and now it's a 3rd and 1. So that's a 5-yard penalty. And it moves the football just a tad past midfield. So now the ball's spotted at the Jets' 47-yard line. They need to make it to the 46 for the 1st down. Mond, handoff. Kelly jukes the defender. Wasn't enough, though. Tackled right at the 1st down line. At the 46, and that's where the referees come in too to spot the football directly at the yellow marker line for the 1st down, and looks like the referee put it, wow, the nose of the football. Did it touch or not? The graphic at 1st and 10 on it, but it looks like it's short, according to the NBC graphic. John Kelly Jr. trying to evade a defender. It will be 4th and inches Quarterback sneak. That appears to be enough. Jets signaling not, but looks like he was able to cross the first down marker. It is. So Kellen Mond, QB sneak, first down. Hey, what's good, Jason? Welcome back to the stream here, brother. Diamond McCrab, welcome back in once again, man. 1st and 10 now for the Browns as they're starting to move it. Under 5 minutes left to go before halftime now. Ball spotted at the Jets' 45-yard line from the ace formation. Mond, play action. Screens it underneath, complete over to Mitchell Payton. Mitchell Payton takes it for about a gain of 3. Gets wrapped up in the tackle by Claudin Cherrelus. And we have another penalty flag that comes down. So penalties have been aplenty so far today in this game. Yeah, it's been the backups that's played this game. So it's been all the backup players. And this will be on the Jets. Both of the penalties. So there were 2 penalties there. So both of them were holding penalties by New York. Or holding penalties by the Browns. Holding by the offense. So this is going to back up Cleveland. So that's on the offense. Cleveland with just 2 penalties for 20 yards. The Jets have 7 penalties so far today for 65 total yards. 1st and 20 now for Cleveland. With that penalty, it backs them up prior to midfield. So it's now at the 45-yard line of their own territory. Handoff, cutting towards the left, past midfield. This is a decent carry. Dragged down from the side for about a pick of a 13 in a rush by Demetric Felton. That's good to get more than half of the yards back there in a first down play. Yo, welcome back in, Charlisa. Things going pretty well. Glad to have you back in. 2nd down now, just shy of the 45-yard line to Jets territory. Mond fires, far side complete, past the 40. Taken down around the first down marker, going on a bounds by Demetric Felton. Close to the first down marker, and he appears to have enough. Inside the 40-yard line now of Jets territory, and a screen pass the running back swung out, lined up as a wide receiver down the far sideline. So Cleveland starting to move the football, looking to see if they can finally finish off a drive. First drive of the game stalled out at the Jets 24 before a sack resulted in a missed field goal. This pass gets screened. Oh, he gets blown up in the backfield. That's a loss of 2. Craig James coming from the secondary to provide the pop right there. Felton caught the HB screen that resulted in -2. So 2nd and long upcoming. Kellen Mond from the shotgun. He's got Felton, the running back, lined up to his right. Mond takes a snap, looks left, fires, pass, deflected, incomplete. That was close to being intercepted, bounced off the body of a Jets defender. Craig James in the area there. Dangerous pass by Mond. We see here in a replay. Oh, yeah, he almost had it. James bouncing off the body, couldn't squeeze it, and then went off the backside. Ooh, that ball got trapped. It went right back to James, but it looked like it hit the turf. Yeah, directly before. That was almost a trap ball that could have been picked, but just missed. So 3rd down and 13. That was close. With the play clock winding down, the Browns have to burn a timeout. So with that, that's the first timeout taken tonight. So we have 2:10 left to go. Play clock was about to expire. Cleveland upcoming will have a 3rd down and 13. Third down and 13. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line of Jets territory. Mond takes a snap. Mond fires. Complete. Inside the 25. Past the 20. Taken down from behind around the 18-yard line on the catch. That's good for about 19 yards in the reception if it will stand. There's another penalty flag down. And it will stand. It's on the defense. And this football is going to be close to the red zone now inside Jets territory. Cedric Tillman able to get a lot of separation there, working one-on-one on the defender. It was a tight end working on a linebacker. Tillman was able to win the battle. And we head to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. The ball will be spotted at the 17-yard line of Jets territory inside the red zone once we get back to action. Finally, some signs of life here for the Browns offense to make this at least somewhat competitive at this point. They got to put points in the scoreboard. If you guys are doing the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here on the channel. Majority of my content I usually covers play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, college hoops, but from time to time I also cover other sports here such as the NFL for special live streams. I'm hoping to do some more football live streams in the month of August. I'm trying to get back into covering football play-by-play once again because I got some big games I'm covering for some of the colleges I'm covering in person in September, so trying to get back into the groove once again. I believe my next stream after this will be next Thursday. A week from today, I'm planning on covering the first preseason game for the Patriots. It's going to be Patriots against Texans next Thursday. I hope to cover. That's the next time there's an NFL game on, so it's a week difference since this is the Hall of Fame game, and then there's not another game until next Thursday. They got 2 preseason games next Thursday, so I'm going to be covering the Patriots-Texans at 7 o'clock next Thursday. I plan on covering. Yeah, looks like Seattle takes on Minnesota. That's the late game starting off at 10 o'clock on Thursday. Good amount of games next week on Friday and Saturday, and then there's 2 games on Sunday for preseason next week. Kellen Mond attempting a good amount of passes in the first half, 12 for 18, 89 passing yards, averaging just under 5 passing yards, though, downfield. We've yet to really see a deep shot by him. Handoff from Mond to the running back, Kelly. Kelly plunging forward as he picks up about a gain of 5 in the carry. This will bring up now a 2nd down and 5 around the 12-yard line. No coaches' challenges allowed in the final 2 minutes before halftime. As we have now a minute 35 left to go before half and the clock ticking down. 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line of Jets territory. Mond from the gun. Kelly lined up in the backfield to his right in motion. The tight end for right to left Tillman. Hand off to Kelly. Kelly jukes to his left as he lunges forward off the tackle to about the 10-yard line in the carry, and this will bring up now a 3rd down and about 3. John Kelly Jr., 9 rushing attempts for 35 rushing yards. Biggest play of the game upcoming for Cleveland. Looking to keep this drive alive left to right on the field with under 1:20 left to go before half. Hey, what's good, Sky? Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Jets just took their first time out, so that was with 1:12 remaining. 3rd down and 3 at the 10-yard line of Jet territory. Mond takes a snap, handoff. Kelly plunging forward past the first down marker inside the 5, and he gets tackled down around the 4-yard line. Providing the hit stick right there, Zaire Barnes with a tackle, saving the touchdown around the 4-yard line. Here comes Cleveland now. It'll be a 1st and goal inside the 5 of Jets territory. 40 seconds left. Ace formation. Kelly in the backfield. Mond under center. Mond takes a snap. Bootleg out to his left. Fires underneath. Caught by Kelly. Going towards the end zone. That's a touchdown. Able to get the corner. Evading the defender. And the Cleveland Browns on the board for the first time tonight as they score 6. When you're in that area around like the 5-yard line or so, we saw it earlier that the football was at the 10-yard line, and the Jets scored a touchdown by Abanikanda getting the outside edge of the defense, able to get the edge and score towards the pylon, and right there, just beautiful play design. You see Kellen Mond off the play-action bootleg, forced out to his left, just send a check down pass underneath to his running back, John Kelly, who's open for the touchdown. This ball gets drilled through the uprights by Cade York. Cleveland on the board, 13-7 now in the Hall of Fame game. Kellen Mond, 13 completed passes on the 19 attempts, 92 passing yards. First touchdown of the game. .31 seconds remaining before halftime. Yeah, things going pretty well. Been quite busy the past couple weeks, but glad to be back in, covering some games for you guys when I have a chance. Yeah, that's right. Patriots playing a game out in Germany. That's awesome. Yeah, that'd be incredible if you're able to go see that. So you're on the watch list right now. Here's the return. Past the 25. Oh, this is a great return. Past the 40. Gets past the kicker, York, but York able to trip him up at the last moment as he gets spun out of bounds off of Cade York. That is a solid return right there by the return man for the Jets as he brought it all the way for a 45-yard kick return. Wow, 2.5 million people on the waiting list. That's crazy. Just shy of midfield, 46-yard line of Jet territory. Boyle, pass complete across the middle, inside the 40, dragged down around the 36-yard line. That pass gets caught by the wide receiver, Alex Erickson, the former Cincinnati Bengal. That is good for a gain of around 20 in the catch. First and 10 now. 18 seconds remaining before halftime. The Jets had to burn a timeout since the play was in the middle of the field. So that's their second bird timeout before halftime. They got one remaining. From the shotgun formation at the 35 of Cleveland territory. Boyle takes the snap, fires. Right side of the numbers, in and out of the hands, incomplete. Looking to send it to on a slant there to his intended target, but missed the completion. Brings up a 2nd and 10 with 15 seconds. Second down and 10. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. High snap goes to Boyle. Boyle looks left. Rainbow down the left sideline. Too tall. It's incomplete. Looking to send it to his intended target, Jason Brownlee. The clock stops with 9 seconds. Nine seconds remaining before halftime. Jets holding on to a 6-point lead. New York with a football spotted at the 35-yard line of Cleveland territory. Boyle takes the snap from the gun. Looks left, fires left side. In and out of the hands, incomplete. Looking to set it to Brownlee. Great defensive coverage right there. Out of tight coverage by Caleb Biggers, the rookie. He was able to get a body on Brownlee, the intended targets. Shake him up a little bit from behind and make that ball go in and out of his hands. Tremendous coverage by Biggers. Yeah, he was able to get a hand in that football in between as it went to Brownlee and was able to make sure that Brownlee did not squeeze it. That would have been a 10-yard gain if he had been able to squeeze it. So 53-yard attempt, middle of the hash by Zerline. The kick is up and the kick is through. Third field goal of the night by Greg Zerline, getting some fantasy points if this was an actual regular season game. That's a second one from 50-plus tonight. Plus another field goal from 40-plus. And the Jets, by the way, are receiving the second half kickoff. And that puts us right to halftime right now. Greg Zerline, 3 field goals, a rushing touchdown by Israel Abanikanda. 16-7, Jets with a lead, and Jets will have the football after halftime. Alright, so if you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here that they do on the channel. Majority of the content I usually covers play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, and college hoops, but from time to time, I also cover other sports for special live streams, just like football for NFL from time to time as well. Next week, I'm planning on covering the Patriots-Texans game on Thursday at 7 o'clock, so feel free to tune in. That's my next planned stream I hope to cover. Good to see that Cleveland was able to score that touchdown, because if they hadn't, a lot of people would have turned off their TV screens when we're only halfway through the game so far tonight. Yeah, that's crazy. The demand must be insane, like over in Europe for the NFL. Cleveland, by the way, has got 7 more first downs than the Jets, 11-4 in first downs. The Jets been able to score 3 field goals and a touchdown. Turnover's been an issue for the Browns today. And there was an interception thrown by Kellen Mond, and then a fumble on the Jets sweep. Both of those plays set up the Jets for field goals inside their own 30-yard line. And then there was a 57-yard pass down the field by Zach Wilson to Malik Taylor. That pass set up another field goal. Plus a drive by the Jets that they were able to get the edge of the defense and score in a rushing touchdown by Abanikanda. Yep, this ain't the football that counts in the standings until next month. So next month we'll have the actual football that counts towards the standings. These guys just playing for roster spots. So we got 90 guys in the preseason roster. That has to get trimmed down to 53. The 53-man roster, that has to be complete by Tuesday, August 29th. So you got the key weeks for the NFL. Week 1, that starts on Thursday, September 7th. That's the Lions against the Chiefs in the opener on Thursday Night Football. And then the official start to Sunday Football for Week 1. That's on Sunday, September 10th. That's actually my girlfriend's birthday, by the way. It seems like the NFL season opener for Sunday always falls on their birthday, like every single year. And then Monday, September 11th, that's Monday Night Football. That's actually the first Jets game. The Jets are playing the Bills on Monday Night Football to open up the season. Yeah, Patriots got it tough. They got Philadelphia to open up the year. Man, tough schedule to start off. They got week 2, I know they got Miami. Yeah, that's a shame. Cutting players when we haven't even reached the preseason game yet. Yeah, the division this year is stacked too. Plus, very not so great of luck when it comes to primetime football the last couple of years for the Patriots. Yeah, a couple minutes ago, they were showing like the percentages to win the division. So Buffalo was at number 1, and then Miami was 2, and then the Jets, and then the Patriots were last. I think they only had like a 16% chance picked by NFL insiders to win the division. They got it tough. Luckily, that Philadelphia game's at home. They get the first 2 games at home, but if they start off 0-2, because if they lose both of those first 2 games at Gillette, it's just gonna get tougher from there. Because after that, they got 2 straight games in the road. They got the Jets and then the Cowboys. I mean, you got all tough games right there. Isn't really until like October, until the schedule turns around a little bit where they have some chances. The Saints, the Raiders. I mean, those are games that are like should win type games before the season starts. But who knows? Like November, they got 2 that they should be able to win right now on the schedule, but. We'll see by the time they get to like early November how they look. Washington and Indy. It's really no hard. Yeah, there's really no easy games on there for them this year. And that Indy game's the one in Germany at 9:30 in the morning for Eastern time. So who knows what's gonna happen there, because there's been a ton of upsets overseas. Yeah, things going pretty well. Welcome back in. Welcome back, Charlize, on to the stream. Yeah, not too high in the on our Patriots this year, unfortunately. Probably probably can see them win like 7 games or so, in my honest opinion this year. This schedule's tough. I'm hoping that they can at least get to like 10 wins. That would be great if they're able to exceed expectations, but that's just a brutal schedule. They're also playing at Denver too. So they're playing at Denver on Christmas Eve. They got tough games. They got Kansas City in that stretch too on Monday Night Football. That's brutal actually, because I'm looking at December. They got Kansas City on Monday Night Football, and then they got a quick turnaround to get out to Denver for the Christmas Eve game on Sunday, December 24th. Yeah, that would be a positive side if they're able to go 10-7, able to make the playoffs probably as like the last team in on the wild card. Hoping things are much better than 10-7 though, but honestly, I would be surprised based on how stacked the division is, and that there's like no easy games looking at the season schedule. Probably not. Yeah, Pac-12 with the Pac-9. Now that's gonna need a lot of help. Yeah, they're gonna need some more teams to come in order to save that conference. It's not looking so hot right now. That's too bad for schools that's usually like pretty good in sports, like have been great in sports in like the 2010s, like Oregon, and they're seeing other teams in that conference leave. That's too bad. Yeah, they're gonna have to get San Diego State in that conference because I think they were supposed to join them, and then they didn't finalize the whole like exit fee for the Mountain West or so. Yeah, so it looks like Sports Illustrated published an article a couple of days ago. It said that San Diego State is supposed to join the Pac-12 for 2024. It looks like SMU is a target to join the Pac-12. Yeah, they should see if they can get like Boise State on board, because usually Boise State's got a pretty good football program, and basketball they've been decent past couple of years. I heard Fresno State's another team in the future in the mix that they're looking to have. Hey, what's good, Brandon? Welcome back in on the stream. Thanks for joining in. Right now, just at halftime, gonna get back to action here a couple minutes from now. Yeah, right now I still work for the radio station. Alright, so Jets are going to get the football to start off the second half. Three field goals by Greg Zuerlein. And then a touchdown rush by the running back, Israel Abanikanda. Cleveland's going to boot it away to begin. And we're underway. Started the third quarter. This ball gets all the way back to the end of the end zone, and they'll start off the drive at their own 25. Yeah, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it for that there, Brandon. Yeah, so I was looking at a couple articles. San Diego State for the Pac-12, that looks like it's pretty close to a lock. Looks like 2024 that they're thinking about joining. It would be next season that they would join. And then SMU is another one that they're looking into, along with Fresno State, and then Boise State has been brought up, same as that ball hits the back of his fullback. Actually, it's incomplete. Just had to get that away as the pass rush was coming in pretty closely. So this will bring up now a 2nd down and 10 at their own 25 for Tim Boyle, the quarterback. Yeah, Fresno State was in that mix. And then, there were like long shots. UNLV. And then Hawaii was brought up in an article. 2nd down and 10. They go from the single setback formation for the Jets. Handoff up the middle. Churning the wheels forward. Carrying the pile for about a gain of 3.5, 4 yards in the carry. That's number 35 in the rush with Travis Dye. And this will bring up now a 3rd down and about 6. Hey, what's good, Charlize? So welcome back into the stream. Third and 6 at their own 29-yard line for the Jets. One receiver to his left, 3 to the right. And the backfield is Dye. And we get a flag down here. A movement in the offensive line. Now we'll have to halt the play. This penalty will be charged to the defense. That pushes up the football 5 yards. Offsides by the defense, Sam Kamara, the defensive end. And yeah, that actually just reminded me because I got Alvin Kamara on my fantasy team in the keeper league, and not looking so hot for him to start off the season based on his suspension now. So here's a run up the middle, 3rd down and 1. Looks like he's short on the carry to Travis Dye. He is about a yard shy, and Cleveland making a big defensive stop. It will bring up the punting unit, which will come onto the field for the Jets. Hey, what's good, Andrew? Welcome back in. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, this game's on NBC. I don't know if they have like Peacock over there or so, because I've heard some of the streaming services for some reason get blocked depending on location. Thomas Moore said the punter back at his own 20 receives the snap, boots away the football. Angles it towards the far sideline, caught by around the 18-yard line, takes it down the right sideline on the return here. Pretty good return by Demetric Felton all the way to about the 38-yard line. That's good for a gain of around 20 on the punt return. And we do have another penalty flag down there. We'll check the penalty flag. And this will be on the return team. So this is charged to Cleveland. Holding on the return team, charged to number 67, Wes Martin. And this will bring the football to the Cleveland 34. Alright, so the Browns will have their first possession coming up. Looks like we'll head to the media break right now. Just under 13 minutes left to go in the third. Yeah, Mr. Tops has been doing pretty well. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's odd that it got, like, blocked. Oh, maybe they put, I don't know if they put, like, the soccer game or so on NBC because of, like, local sports coverage. I don't know if there's, like, any, like, local broadcasting for, other sports that has to go first over, like, national events or so. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that today. They released the non-conference schedule for PC. Yeah, it's releasing schedules now out in like early August for games. I just got my schedule yesterday that I'm announcing for September because these games don't get finalized until like late July or early August. Yet some of the teams are way ahead of schedule. Looks like that for D1 because they keep on hyping up the schedule and keep on getting it out earlier. So Cleveland starts back at their own 12-yard line. Dangerous pass up the middle, incomplete. It was through traffic right there. 3 white jerseys for the Jets. Almost wanted to pick it off. It was thrown by the quarterback, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, a rookie who is now into the game. So he's getting his first snaps today. Kellen Mond got the start under center. Mond, 13 for 19 passing, 92 passing yards, a touchdown pass, and an interception. Second down and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Thompson and Robinson. Handoff. Right side goes to Felton. And Felton carries it for about a gain of 5. This will bring up about a 3rd down and 5 upcoming for Cleveland now. Browns looking to push it down the field. Just above 12 minutes left to play in the third from the shotgun formation with Dorian Thompson-Robinson now the quarterback. He takes a snap. He looks right, fires right side. That ball is caught at the 20. That's complete for a first down catch. Anthony Schwartz, he fumbled on the jet sweep earlier. Redeems himself with his first grab of the game. Yeah, I don't like the move right there. Sending Marcus Smart to Memphis. Yeah, just tough to lose him. just I hope the one thing that if that I fear for next season, it's gonna be like physicality for Boston, because they let such a great player like Smart go. That just he's just been able to just get everybody else, like motivate them on the team. That's what I really worry about next season. Like they just need that type of player that's able to like fire back and just not back down from the challenge. They gotta have guys that show me something next season. Able to evade a defender. Now he pump fakes and runs for it. Picks up the first down. Tuck it to run. Pick up a 12 on the carry by the quarterback for Cleveland. Thompson Robinson taking it past the 30-yard line now to the 33. First and 10 now at their own 33-yard line. Thompson Robinson from the shotgun. He's got two receivers lined up to his left, two to his right. He goes play action, rushes towards the left side, and he'll take it for about 2 yards to the 35. Late hit towards the out-of-bounds area signaled by the Browns bench, but they did not get the penalty flag, though. That was close there. Off the quarterback keeper, he got decked all the way into the Browns bench. It's going to bring up a second down and long now for Cleveland at their own 35-yard line. They go into ace formation. Thompson Robinson takes a snap, handoff up the middle, sees a hole, spin move, past the defender, and rushes for about a gain of 9 in the carry by Felton, just shy of the first down marker by a yard. Yeah, I just remembered the Jets, they just showed on the screen, they have Nathaniel Hackett as the offensive coordinator. So he's back with Aaron Rodgers once again. Hackett was the offensive coordinator for the Packers back in 2019, 2020, and 2021. And yeah, last year he went to Denver, and that was a complete disaster for a head coaching job. This pass sails wide and incomplete. There's a penalty flag down now, looking to thread the needle to Thomas Greeny, but he was not turned around completely. This penalty is charged to the defense. Unnecessary roughness charged to New York, so this will push up the football further now to the 41-yard line now of Cleveland territory. Once again in the single setback formation, ball spotted at their own 41-yard line. Dorian Thompson Robinson, the quarterback, he hands it off, makes a cut to the middle, rushing towards the right side of the hashes is Felton, and Felton picks up around a gain of 3, maybe 4 in a carry, just shy of the 45. Second down and long. Ball spotted just shy of the 45-yard line in Browns territory. Cleveland with the football. Thompson Robinson takes the snap. Handoff right side to Felton. He gets chopped up right back at the line of scrimmage. Great tackle going low there by Jimmy Moreland, but we do have another penalty flag that came down. This is charged offensive holding by Cleveland. It's going to move back the Browns. That's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to result now a 3rd down and 16. They really haven't been able to take any sort of deep shots in this game for Cleveland. Browns have picked up 14 first downs. Crazy part about it, the Jets have only picked up 4. They have a 9-point advantage. The pass down the middle of the field. It's caught. It's just shy of the first down marker. Needed 16. It's going to be a catch of around 14 towards the middle of the field. That was actually 2nd down, so this will bring up now a 3rd down and 2. That was 2nd and 16, so this will be a 3rd down and 2 now around midfield. Third and 2. Ball spotted at their own 49-yard line, just shy of midfield. In the backfield's Felton. Felton takes a snap. He gets tackled right at the line of scrimmage, directly from behind. It's Will McDonald IV. Big-time tackle there, preventing the extra yard on the ground, which would have resulted in a 1st down in this. There was another penalty on the field. So they had another penalty flag. This is getting kind of outrageous with the amount of penalty flags we have, like basically every single play here. That's on the Jets. So this is going to be an automatic 1st down. Defensive offsides. 5-yard penalty. And the Cleveland has the football now at the 46-yard line, the Jet territory. The pass caught through traffic, complete. Pickup of around 10 on the grab right at the 1st down marker. It's enough for a 1st down to the 36 of Jet territory. Ball now spotted at the 36-yard line of Jets territory. Single set back formation. Handoff. Left side taken by Felton. Felton gets run out of bounds. He takes it for about a gain of 2 on the carry. We did have another penalty flag that came flying down. We've had that a lot so far today. Just keeps on continuing with a barrage of penalties in this game, and that is a penalty charged to the defensive offsides by New York as it keeps on continuing, and the Browns keep on pushing the football up forward. .720 and counting down remaining in the 3rd. Actually, check that. I just realized about the timeouts right now, why there was space in my blocks. Flushed out to his right. The quarterback's going to keep it. He scrambles it up for the 1st down. Tiptoes down the sideline. Inside the 20. Knocked out of bounds around the 17. It's going to be inside the red zone now for Cleveland. Dorian Thompson Robinson using his speed. Signaling a receiver, but didn't see anything, so he decided to tuck it and run down the far sideline and able to use his athleticism to stretch out the play. Extending the play, a big key right there. This will be a 1st and 10 now inside the red zone around the 16-yard line in Jets territory. Dorian Thompson Robinson from the shotgun formation. He takes the snap. Handoff in the draw. Turning the corner towards his right. Gets the pylon into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Demetric Felton. Off the edge, an 11-play, 93-yard drive, resulting in a 16-yard touchdown rush. Thompson Robinson finding Felton. Felton took it up the middle, and then he juked the entire defense towards his right, took it down the far sideline into the end zone as he was able to get the edge and scored a touchdown rush. Extra point pending. 16-13. The kick by Cade York. It's good and through the uprights. 16-14 now. Back-to-back touchdowns by Cleveland to respond. They were trailing at 1 point. 13-zip. So, yeah, we got a game right now. This one's getting really interesting at the moment. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well on the channel. I cover, majority of the streams I do cover is basketball action, play-by-play, NBA, college hoops, but also I do cover special live streams from time to time as well, just like the NFL, football games from time to time here on the channel. $18 total first downs by Cleveland. Jets with just 4 in this entire game. 241 total yards by the Browns to 141 by the Jets. The Jets have been able to score 2 of their field goals off of turnovers by Cleveland. It's been 3 total field goals by Greg Zuerlein for New York today. They've just had great field position throughout this game. We'll see, maybe. I've never covered soccer before. Hoping to do a special live stream sometime of soccer, though. Cleveland kicks away this football. Drifting deep back over the end zone, and this will be the Jets will start off this possession at their own 25-yard line. First and 10 for New York now at their own 25-yard line. This pass gets swung out underneath, complete past the 30, taken on a tackler out of bounds around the 35. That's a pickup of 10. The pass underneath, complete for the Jets to move the chains. E.J. Jenkins, the tight end, catching his first pass today. Second down and inches. Ruled by the officials. So second and inches. Handoff up the middle. Is it enough? Yes, it is for the first down. Pickup of 3 in the carry. That's by Travis Dye, the running back, and it moves the chains for New York. Believe it or not, that's only their 5th first down of the game. 3 passing first downs, 2 rushing first downs, and the Browns have 18. 4 of those first downs via penalties. Yeah, he's singing the national anthem for DeMarcus Ware. First and 10 at their own 37. Handoff. Back to about the line of scrimmage on the carry by Travis Dye. He's met by a couple brown and orange jerseys in the process. Second down and 9 at their own 39-yard line. Boyle under center. In the backfield's Dye. Boyle takes a snap. Boyle tosses at deep right sideline. Overshoots his intended receiver. Brownlee, it's incomplete. Missed him by about 3 or 4 yards over his head of Brownlee. Had him by like a step or so past his defender. He was working one-on-one down the near sideline. We do have a penalty flag down, though, and this is on the defense for Cleveland, so that is... This should move the chains. Yeah, good to see Cleveland able to score 2 touchdowns. Didn't look like it was going to be a competitive game at all to start off, but back-to-back touchdowns by Cleveland, making it interesting. Automatic first down in the Cleveland penalty. Ball spotted now inside Browns territory at the 38-yard line. Boyle swings it underneath, complete to the tight end, Kuntz. Kuntz rolls out of bounds, and he picks up about 6, maybe 7 on the catch by Zach Kuntz, the rookie tight end. This brings up about a second down and 4 now, just shy of the 30-yard line. Inside Cleveland territory as they are moving it for the Jets. We haven't seen them move the football that much today in this game. They've got some of their points off Cleveland territories that they turned it over inside their own territory. Second down and 4 now at the 32 of Cleveland territory. Ace formation. Boyle takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Travis Dye as he plunges forward to pick up a 2 on the carry. And this will bring up now a third down and short. Third down and 3. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line of Browns territory. From the gun, they take the snap, handoff up the middle, tackle down right back in the line of scrimmage. Dye for no gain as he gets wrestled down by Isaiah Thomas, the defensive end, and this will bring up a fourth down coming up. Decision time now for the Jets as we approach the 2.5-minute mark remaining in the third. Fourth down and 3. Greg Zuerlein, perfect today, 3 for 3. 2 made field goals from 50-plus out, and another made field goal from 40-plus in today's game. Do they look to go up by 5, or will they look to go for it? They will keep the offense on the field. Fourth down and 3. 2 receivers to the right, 1 in the backfield. Boyle takes a snap, forced towards his right. His pass, incomplete. It's broken up, and the Browns cause the Jets to turn it over on downs. Great defensive stop right there by Cleveland, getting a fingertip on that football. Number 29 in the secondary for the Browns. That is Cameron Mitchell, the corner. Able to get a fingertip, alter that pass in the play action rollout by Tim Boyle. This has actually turned into a really good game right now. Browns with 2 straight touchdowns, looking to make it 3 to take the lead. Cleveland will take over on downs. That possession will start off at their own 31-yard line upcoming. for the Browns. They actually got some mobile quarterback play out of Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He's 3 for 5 passing, 31 passing yards, but he's been able to take it quite a bit on the ground so far in this game as well for Thompson-Robinson. The ability to extend play is just so important. As we see by the current quarterback who played in the last drive for Cleveland, just his ability to extend the plays has really helped out the cause for the Browns to get back into this game. I can't show the actual game due to copyright. It's just play-by-play only that they cover. Yeah, no problem. So, welcome in 10 Cap on the stream. Hey, what's good, Mountain Man? Welcome back in. I hope all is going well. .2:12 left to go in the third quarters. We're about to get back to action here. Browns, great defensive stop, able to take over on downs as the Jets turned it over on 4th down the last time. Handoff and the draw to the right side of the hashes. There's a pickup of about 4 on the carry by Demetric Felton. Yeah, things going pretty well. They're showing the quarterback's ability to extend the play quite a bit. Dorian Thompson-Robinson on the last drive. They were down 13-zip at one point in this game, and now it's 16-14. They've yet to lead tonight for Cleveland. 2nd down and 6. Thompson-Robinson under center. Ace formation. HB toss to the left side here to Felton. Felton rushing towards the near side, and he gets tackled about 2 yards shy away from the first down marker. And this will bring up now a 3rd down and 2. Hey, I'll see you back at the end of the game, Aaron. 3rd down and 2. A lot of good things they can do here. Thompson-Robinson picked up in the 5th round from UCLA. Be cool to see if they can get him on like a play-action bootleg to see if he can stretch the field and scramble for the first. We'll see what he does here, though, from the shotgun. He takes the low snap, looks left. Thompson-Robinson fires off his back foot, incomplete. Nobody really in the intended area right there as the pressure just was able to get to him. Had to throw it off his back foot. Dropped on the turf, incomplete, and that's a 3-and-out by the Browns offense. So disappointing end to finish off that drive for Cleveland. As they have Joseph Charlton now the punter. So he is in a punting battle versus Corey Bajorquez. Standing in his own 25. Receives the snap. Charlton boots away the football. Angles it towards the near side. The ball gets scooped up though at the 19. Erickson returns it past the 25. And he gets run out of bounds around the 28-yard line. Kind of concerning that Alex Erickson is playing in this grouping of players right now. I remember he played in the Cincinnati Bengals, but he got like a decent amount of snaps when he was playing. I think he was more of a return man as well, but we've seen him tonight play with like it's going to be like the 3rd stringers because he didn't catch the football until the 3rd quarter for him. So 16-14 Jets with 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. We'll have the football upcoming. This football game's going by pretty fast tonight. Started off at 8 o'clock. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in, and then we got just 15 minutes remaining in the game. You're down to 35 seconds in the 3rd currently. Not much passing offense tonight. 116 total passing yards in this game by Cleveland. Longest pass by the Browns went for 20 yards. Cedric Tillman caught a 20-yard catch. Longest pass of the game. That was a bomb downfield earlier on in the first quarter. 57-yard pass by Zach Wilson hooking up with Malik Taylor down the far sideline. That was Taylor's lone catch of the game, but the Jets combining to pass the football 9 for 16 for 126 passing yards. Tim Boyle right now is 6 for 11 passing, 61 passing yards. Zach Wilson 3 for 5 for 65 passing yards. Nothing really eye-popping so far in this game. Demetric Felton, the top rusher, 7 carries for 45 rushing yards. That's pretty solid. He's got a touchdown as well, as he is averaging above 6 yards per carry today. Israel Abanikanda for the Jets, 9 carries, rushing touchdown with 27 rushing yards. So this drive will start off at the Jets' own 27-yard line. Left to right on the field for New York. We have 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. They go from the single set back formation in motion from left to right. The tight end E.J. Jenkins hand it off up the middle, making a cut towards the left side of the hash as that's Travis Dye as he takes it forward for about a gain of 2 in the rush. Second down and 8 upcoming, 29-yard line in Jets territory. But before that, we're going to close out at the end of the third quarter. So 3 quarters in the books in this one, in a close game, 16 New York, 14 Cleveland. If you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover on the channel. Majority of the content I usually covers play-by-play of basketball games, NBA, college hoops games, but also I do cover from time to time special live streams of NFL games, football games from time to time here on the channel. So this will result in a second down and 8 upcoming at the Jets' own 29-yard line on the next play from scrimmage. Alright, so here we go. Fourth quarter about to begin. Jets holding on to a 2-point lead against the Browns. The first preseason game of 2023. Doesn't count towards the standings, but actually had a little bit of a light delay. Yeah. Wow, they get a lights delay right now at the Hall of Fame game. Back in 2016, they actually didn't play the game because the paint didn't dry in time. Last year, there was a weather delay that delayed the opening of the game, and now one of the lights has completely just turned dark. So now we have to go back at a timeout because one of the lights is completely dark. It just completely lost every single light bulb, so looks like it could be like an electrical failure or something. But that's not good. Always something. Always something that happens. So now this is going to take up some time, as I guess they're going to have to see if they can put back on those lights, as there's one of the lights that's just completely dark. Yeah, so the lights have gone out the Hall of Fame game. Wow, so yeah, so the lights have gone out on one side of the stadium completely. One side of the stadium's completely fine. The other side has both of the lights that's gone out. Wow, so we're still waiting for these lights to turn back on. Very interesting. Football season kicks off Thursday, September 7th. Lions against Chiefs. That will open up the Week 1 2023-2024 NFL season. Yeah, we're still waiting for those lights to come back on. Wow. Some sort of stadium malfunction or something. So we were about to start the fourth quarter, and then the lights just, boom, they go right off. Alright, so if you guys are new in the stream, feel free to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. We're just waiting to get back to action right now as the lights have gone off of the Hall of Fame game on one side of the field. I got an interview right now with Zach Thomas. Rookie season back in 1996, inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, one of 9 players, former players of the NFL inducted. This past weekend will be inducted in. Hey, what's good? Vincent, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Wow, we're still waiting for these lights to come back on. So we are right now in a delay in the Hall of Fame game as they are waiting for the lights to come back on. Yes, Vaughn. Yeah, they're still waiting for this game to get back to running again as the lights on one side of the stadium just went completely dark. The referees and both of the head coaches right now in midfield just discussing as I don't know what in the world happened. So we got like some sort of malfunction inside the stadium that's been an issue. Wow, they have to cut to another media break. So, yeah, right now we're just in a delay. 16-14. Start to the fourth quarter. A delay because the lights on one side of the stadium just turned completely dark. Yeah, it's always weird stuff that happens at the Hall of Fame game. I remember last year the first hour was like they delayed the start of the game because of thunderstorms, and then I think it was back in 2016 where the paint didn't dry in time, so they had to cancel the game. Yep. Of course that would happen. I remember when I was covering the stream of the earthquake. I was the Zion Summer League game, and a massive earthquake came in. And then there was like I think the scoreboard, which was suspended from cables from the ceiling, the whole thing was just like dangling, so they had to call off the game and they canceled the Summer League games for that night. Hey, what's good? 2 cents, welcome in. Thanks for joining back in. Let's see if we made any progress right now. We have not. So there are still lights that's out as they turn it right back to the live feed of the Hall of Fame game site in Canton, Ohio, and we still see one half of the football stadium has no lights. Wow, so we're just waiting here until this game actually gets back into doing stuff. Until these lights come back in order. I don't know how long it's going to be until that happens. If it even happens, be interesting to see if it should be able to happen. I don't know if it's a facility malfunction or something or what. Like, it's just so weird. I think there was like a college football game back in the 90s that kept on playing when there was like there was a fire behind the college football stadium on in one of the campus buildings, and they kept on playing the game. Yeah, 1996 Auburn LSU. They had a fire right behind the stadium that they were playing in. And the game went on. Hasn't really been much in terms of explosive plays today. There was a 57-yard pass by Zach Wilson, but that's the biggest play of the game that we've had so far today. The Browns had 2 turnovers, the Jets with 0. Both of those turnovers were critical. Allow the Jets to get those 6 points on the board. All right, so here we go. We are back to action, everybody. They have finally been able to solve the lights problem. The lights have been able to come back on, and here we go. Jets start off 2nd down and 8 at their own 29. The pass across the middle behind the intended target, incomplete. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. So we are finally back to action right now. Jets with the football at their own 29-yard line. 3rd down and 8 upcoming. As we have started now the 4th quarter. 14:56 remaining in the 4th quarter. From the shotgun formation. The snap taken by Chris Streveler. Now the quarterback to begin the 4th. He passes, and that pass falls incomplete. Got to turn your head to the football. TJ Luther, the wide receiver, did not come back to the football. Didn't turn his head in time. Chris Streveler. Underthrown ball as it fell incomplete, and this will bring up the punting unit for the Jets. Fourth down and 8. Standing back at his own 15-yard line, the punter, Thomas Morstead. He receives the snap. Morstead boots it away at his own 18-yard line. This is a deep, booming kick, fielded at the 22. And wrapped up for no gain. Great open field tackle there. That is Malik Taylor, who caught the 57-yard catch in the first quarter. Wraps up the return man for Cleveland, and the Browns start at their own 22. Two straight touchdowns in a row. They were trailing 13-0. The Browns looking to respond once again, take their first lead tonight. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the quarterback. He takes the snap, handoff. Up the middle over to Hassan Hall, and he gets pushed backwards. Right back at the line of scrimmage as he runs right into a sea of white and green uniforms for no gain. This will bring up now a 2nd down and 10. Thompson-Robinson from the shotgun formation. Two wide receivers lined up to his left, one to his right. He takes the snap, fires underneath, complete. That is caught for about a pick of a 4 in the catch as it goes to Zaire Mitchell, paid in the tight end, and this will bring up now about a 3rd down and 6 coming up. Third and short. Thompson-Robinson fires left side. Out in space, it's complete. Past the 40-yard line to about the 42 of Browns territory. Good enough for a 1st down as it's caught by Austin Watkins, the wide receiver. Haven't seen many open receivers tonight, but nice job to put it out in front on the pass by Dorian Thompson-Robinson over to Austin Watkins as he was able to dive forward and roll down to the ground and pick up the 1st down. 5 for 849 passing yards so far tonight by Dorian Thompson-Robinson. 1st and 10 now for Cleveland. Ball spotted at their own 42-yard line. Halfback toss right side over to Hall. Hall run back to the line of scrimmage. He gets pushed back even further. Forward progress will put him for no gain, but Caleb Johnson there to provide the tackle. Under 13 minutes remaining tonight. The Browns have never led tonight in action. Thompson-Robinson from the shotgun. Hall, the running back, lined up to the right side. Thompson-Robinson takes the snap. Handoff and the HB draw to Hall. He has space. Up the middle. Takes it for a 1st down. That's good for a gain of 12. Past midfield to around the 47-yard line of Jets territory. Now they're starting to click here for the Browns. 1st and 10 inside opponent's territory now. That's 1st down number 20 tonight for Cleveland. They are trailing when they have had 281 total yards. The Jets 0 for 8 on 3rd down, yet the Jets lead by 2 because of 3 long-range field goals by Greg Zuerlein. 9 of the 16 on the board through field goals. Hall receives the handoff. He carries forward to about the 45, pick up a 1. On the carry as he gets met by Deslin Alexandra on the tackle. Yeah, I'm hoping to do some of the Little League World Series games later in the month. Also, I'm hoping to stream like a soccer game or two as well, because I actually got assigned to cover some soccer games this season for some of the colleges I work with. Thompson Robinson fires across the middle. That ball gets caught. Pickup of around 4 on the completion. This will bring up about a 3rd down and 4 for the Browns. So creeping up closer, not yet in field goal range, but getting there little by little if they can keep on extending this drive as the pressure was closing in on Thompson Robinson. Did a great job to get it away. It was number 92, Afadi Odenabo, out on the outside, who provided the pressure. Hand off on the draw. Hall takes it and past the 1st down marker, even more inside the 30. Inside the 25 to around the 23-yard line by Hassan Hall as he picks up a big carry. Just shy of the red zone, and the Browns now are driving down the field. HB draw towards the left side. Works out to the favor of Hassan Hall, the running back. That's a pickup of 18, the longest rush of the game. 5 carries for 34 yards. He's averaging just under 7 yards per tote tonight. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, 3 carries for 29 yards. He takes the snap. Thompson-Robinson fires. Left side of this leg, complete. Running right to the end zone. That's a touchdown. Dorian Thompson-Robinson finds his teammate there on the quick slant. Touchdown catch. That is Anthony Schwartz. Cleveland taking their first lead of the night. Or check that, it's number 80, Austin Watkins. Watkins having some solid rapport with Thompson Robinson on that drive. 2 catches open in the field of play. The extra point, the kick's up, the kick's down the middle of the uprights. 21-16, Cleveland, 3 touchdowns in a row to take the lead. And the Jets were up at one point, 13-0 at one point in this game, as the Browns now take the lead for the first time tonight with 9.5 minutes left. College soccer starts in the beginning of September. Really good preseason game here. Throughout the game, the Browns weren't really taking deep shots down the field and been able to take what the defense gives to them. The completion percentage has been solid because of that, though. They're 20 for 29 passing tonight in this game. 160 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns combined, and 1 interception. But Dorian Thompson-Robinson, 70% completion rate right now. 75 passing yards. First touchdown pass of the game on the slant. Lined up towards the left side of the offense with his wide receiver, who is Austin Watkins. Austin Watkins on that drive had 2 catches for 35 yards and a touchdown grab. That was a 22-yard touchdown catch by Austin Watkins. .933 left to play. The Jets will receive the kick upcoming. Browns will kick it off. Ball gets booted by York, and now will go in for a touchback beyond the end zone line. So this will be brought out to the 25-yard line to begin for New York. Right to left in the field for the Jets. 9:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. Chris Streveler yet to complete a pass so far tonight. As he entered the game of the fourth quarter, he is 0 for 2 passing. Moving the chain's been a major issue tonight in this game. The Jets are 0 for 8 on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth down. First and 10 at their own 25. Chris Streveler, the quarterback in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Handoff and a draw up the middle. Rumbling forward for about a gain of 4, and the carry goes to Demarie Crockett. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, like Division I college soccer. Yeah, that starts probably like in mid-August. A lot of the schools that I work with, they don't start until like early September, like September 1st. Halfback toss, left side at the 30. Oh, huge collision right there. Get taken out as the football comes out as well. Got absolutely lit up. Demarie Crockett got destroyed. Lucky for the Jets here is that they will keep the possession, it looks like, for the football. The camera person didn't even track down the football that was loose on the ground here. He got absolutely lit up. Big time tackle by Charlie Thomas, the outside linebacker for the Browns, as he sticks his helmet right into the chest area. Crockett, he lights him up. Crockett slips down hard on the turf, and this will bring up a 3rd and 5. 8:51 left to go. He got lit up. Yeah, they have to have the medical trainers come onto the field now and take a look at Crockett. He got just lit up right there. I work with 3 different colleges. Wheaton College, Mass, UMass, Dartmouth, and MIT. Third down and 5 at their own 30-yard line. From the shotgun formation, Chris Streveler, the quarterback, he takes a snap, looks left. Streveler will tuck it forward. He runs for it, gets right past the first down marker, lunging forward. It's enough. It's a gain of 7 on the 3rd down and 5 play. So quarterback keeper up the middle works out for him, extends the possession, and that happens to be their first 3rd down converted throughout this entire game. Entering tonight, they were 0 for 8, their first 8 tries. 8:10 left to go as the clock keeps on ticking down. Ace formation, ball spotted at their own 37-yard line. Handoff up the middle, nothing really there. And that results in a pickup of about 1 on the carry up the middle by the Jets. Second down and 7. Ball spotted just shy of their own 40-yard line. Jets go in their own single set back formation here. Streveler under center takes a snap, handoff on the left side counter, and nothing really going there. Breaks a tackle, though. Tackle just shy of the line of scrimmage, but good job to break those 2 tacklers. Travis Dye looked like he was going to get wrapped up for like a loss of 4 in the backfield, but took on 2 defenders for Cleveland, able to get past both of them before he got chopped up just shy of the line of scrimmage. So this now will be a 3rd down and 8 for New York. They just converted in their first third down of the game with under 8 minutes left to go. Here they are with 6:40 remaining on another third down. Streveler from the shotgun. Streveler takes a snap. Streveler fires left side. Incomplete, in and out of the hands. Could have been picked off right there. Very close to being intercepted. The pressure was on. The pass rush was on. It looked like Cleveland was going to force their first turnover of the game, but couldn't come up with it. There was a penalty flag down, though, and this is offsides charged to the Browns. That was a free play either way. So it turned out to be a free play either way. The Browns commit an offsides penalty, pushes the football up 5 yards. Third down and 3. Ball spotted at their own 44-yard line, and this carry goes backwards. Backwards in the backfield as the Browns converge, and the Browns pick up a big third down stop, and decision time coming up for the Jets. Approaching the 6-minute mark left to play, and it looks like the Jets will bring on their punting unit. Fourth down coming up as the drive stalls out just shy of midfield. Thomas Morstead, the punter. Play clock winding down, and the Jets. Oh, they didn't have the right personnel on the field. They got called for a delay of game. That's embarrassing. They had 10 players on the field. One player not paying attention. And that's the tight end, Zach Kuntz. He was not on the field for the special teams unit. Zach Kuntz came out late for the tight end, and they had to take a delay of game penalty. So now this is a 4th down and 10. Morstead standing back at his own 25, punts away the football. The Browns field it to return, bobbled, but handled by Demetric Felton, and Felton tackled all the way back at the 9-yard line. He got driven back. He fielded the football around like the 15. He got driven back all the way to the 9. 5:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. There was an injured Jets player on the field as well, but couldn't get a glimpse at him as they went quickly to commercial break. But here we are. We go quickly to commercial break, and the Browns will have the football. 5:46 left to go, deep in their own territory for Cleveland. $22 first downs for the Browns. Just 7 for the Jets in this game. The Jets, dismal 1 for 10 on third down efficiency tonight. 17 total plays more by Cleveland in this game as well. 57-40. They've been able to dominate more so the possession arrow. Almost 32 minutes by the Browns. That's just around 10 minutes more than the Jets. The Jets would around 22 and a half minutes of possession. So that's just under 10 minutes more by Cleveland total time of possession of this game. And Cleveland racking up the yardage, just balance on both sides of the football. 160 total passing yards, 160 total rushing yards tonight for the Browns. So just great balance all around for Cleveland. They have the opportunity, because they were a top 5 rushing team this past season. I think they got a solid opportunity with Deshaun Watson at quarterback, Nick Chubb coming into the season as one of the top running backs in the NFL. They got a really good chance to be one of the top rushing offenses this season in all of the NFL for Cleveland. Gotta like what they have done here from the late second quarter and beyond for the Browns. It was a slow start for them. They trailed 13-0, but they've been able to find their footing in this game, whereas the Jets have not. The quarterback for New York, Chris Streveler, is yet to even complete a pass in this fourth quarter. So in this fourth quarter right now, the Jets have completed 0 passes. We're down to the final 5.5 minutes left to go in the fourth. So Cleveland has the football left to right on the field as they will go in the single set back formation. Play action on a bootleg towards his left by Thompson Robinson. He will tuck it into run, and he will run out of bounds. And will pick up about a gain of 2 in the carry to the 20-yard line. Now, that was not a wise play because it did stop the clock going out of bounds. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth now. Second down and long. Handoff. Has some running room. McCrary rushes to the 25. That's a pickup of about 5 in the carry. Third and short. Ball spotted at their own 25-yard line from the gun. Thompson Robinson takes the snap, handoff up the middle. It's enough for the first down. Rumbling forward to about the 29-yard line, and the carry by McCrary. So Cleveland dominant in the total time of possession, plus 10 minutes more than the Jets in this game, and they're looking to add to it now. Jets with all 3 timeouts remaining and the 2-minute warning. Going to have to get some stops in order to get this football back for New York. And Cleveland in the mind of just running down the clock and forcing the Jets to take their timeout and ending the game. Putting on a long sustained drive. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Handoff. McCrary driven back in the backfield, going backwards. All the way back for a 4-yard loss back to the 24. That run went nowhere. Three and a half minutes left to go and ticking down. Jets just burned a timeout, their first charged timeouts of this quarter. Thompson Robinson receives the snap, flushes out to his left. He will run for it, evades the defender, but tackled down, stretching out to the 30 as he picks up around 5 in the carry, and the clock will stop with 3:19. The Jets will burn another timeout. New York down to 1 timeout remaining. Here's basically the play of the game right here, especially for Cleveland. If they're able to get the first down, that makes New York to burn their final timeout. So this is a big play, looking to end it here. But before we do, there's an injured Jets player down. Marquise Spencer on the defensive line, number 51, the injured player. 3rd down and 8. Ball spotted at their own 30-yard line. From the shotgun formation for Thompson Robinson. He takes the snap. He fires. Left side of the numbers. That's hauled in. That ball gets caught, but it's just shy of the 1st down marker. About a pickup of 7 on the catch by Thomas Greeny, the tight end, but about a yard shy of the 1st down line. Fourth down and 1, and Cleveland will have to punt it away. 2.5 minutes left to go, approaching the mark and ticking. The ball gets received, and Joseph Carlton boots it away. Angled towards the right side of the hashes, fielded. Here he goes, big return. Erickson has some space, gets past a group of defenders, and Alex Erickson takes it on a great return right there towards midfield, and they're going to have some opportunity coming up for the Jets with 2:18 remaining. Solid return there by Alex Erickson. The Jets with opportunity. Chris Streveler's yet to complete a pass. He needs to complete passes here in this drive to give them the opportunity. First and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Streveler from the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He takes a snap. Streveler fires off his back foot on a rainbow. It's incomplete. Though there's a penalty flag down, working on the one-on-one coverage. Jerome Captain, intended receiver. This looks like it could be on Cleveland. Pass interference it is by the defense. That's a spot foul as well. 1st down. And the Jets have it inside Browns territory. This is the makings of an interesting finish upcoming. Ball spotted now at the 40-yard line of Browns territory. So that's a 20-yard jump there between the spot penalties. Streveler takes the snap, looks left, fires left underneath, complete past the 35. Dragged down around the 32-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 on the catch. Hauled in by E.J. Jenkins, the tight end. Moving the football right now for the Jets, approaching the 2-minute warning upcoming. 1 timeout remaining for New York. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. This has turned out to be a great game. Despite the rough start for the Browns, it was 13-0 New York leading this game, and Cleveland didn't wake up until the late stages of the 2nd quarter. After that, able to score 3 touchdowns in a row, outscoring the Jets 21-3 ever since. And now the Jets looking to respond, just like they did starting off the game strong. They're looking to close out the game strong. We go back to that play that they turned over the football on downs, and we have reached the 2-minute warning now. So 2 minutes remaining. Earlier on in this game, the Jets decided to go for a 4th down conversion. It was at a point that they had yet to even to make a 3rd down conversion. And it was in the 3rd quarter, I believe, and they went for the 4th down conversion. It was an incomplete pass. They turned it over on downs in the 4th and short play. And it was in the distance of Greg Zuerlein to kick a field goal. It was around 50+ on the field goal attempt, but Zuerlein has already kicked. He's already made 2 of those field goals from 50+, and he made a 40+ yard field goal today. So if you look back to that, Greg Zuerlein, perfect 3 for 3, could have been 4 for 4 if they elected to kick the field goal instead of going for the 4th down conversion, which they failed. And then the score, if he had made that field goal right now, would have been 21-19. But now you're looking at, if you come up short, you have the chance to win it on the field goal, because right now you're at field goal range, but you don't. You're down by 5 for the Jets, and You're going to need a touchdown in order to win this one. Be miraculous if they're able to win, by the way, because they've picked up just 8 total first downs. They're 1 for 10 on third downs. And the Browns tonight have completed, they've picked up 23 total first downs for Cleveland. They're plus 15 in the first down margin. Yeah, it's only a 5-point game. The reason why is because the turnover battle. 2 turnovers by the Browns allowed field goals to be scored off of those turnovers. They turned them both over in their own territory for Cleveland, around their own 30-yard line on both of the turnovers. An interception thrown by Kellen Mond in the first half, and also there was a first-half fumble on a jet sweep by the wide receiver, Anthony Schwartz. So here we have it, 2 minutes left to go. The ball is spotted at the 31-yard line of Cleveland territory. Streveler, handoff, up the middle on the draw. Doesn't look like it's enough. Just shy of the first down marker. Is going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. Running into a brick wall is the halfback Damarius Crockett. The Browns able to stop the run right there. Cleveland's Achilles heel defensively last season was stopping the run. Big stop there. 3rd down and inches now at the 30. Streveler takes a snap, handoff. Crockett up the middle. Enough for the first down. Gets it by about a half a yard. 1st and 10 with 1:20 left to go. Jets with 1 timeout remaining as well. First and 10 around the 29-yard line. Streveler takes a snap, screens it. Oh, it gets broken up. It's incomplete. The Browns think they're going to return it for a touchdown. That looked completely like a forward pass, and the officials finally blow the whistle, and it is. I feel like there's going to be a champion that comes out of the AFC East. I feel like Buffalo is due, but also if everybody's healthy for Miami, I think Miami is like a dark horse team this year to win the Super Bowl. 2nd down and 10 at the 29-yard line. Streveler takes the snap a little bit wide, but able to corral it. Streveler fires deep down the near sideline. Incomplete. Was it clean, though? Yes, it was a clean break of a pass right there. TJ Luther looking to have the official throw the flag. That's just a lot of jostling going on between the wideout and the defensive back. Tanner McAllister, the safety and coverage. That was very, very close to being pass interference. 52 seconds left, 3rd down and 10. Very close to being pass interference. Would have been a spot foul at the 1-yard line if that would have been thrown by the official on the flag. Streveler takes a snap. Streveler, this play gets blown dead. It will be a false start, 5-yard penalty charge to the offense. It's going to make things more difficult for the Jets. Or no, it's a delay of game, actually. So that's a delay of game. That will back it up, and the football will be spotted at the 35. So 3rd down and 15. 3rd and 15 with 52 seconds left. Chris Streveler takes a snap from the shotgun. Streveler steps up. Streveler fires middle of the field. Incomplete. In and out of the hands. It was dropped for a game-sealing interception. Tanner McAllister, the one who was in coverage in the previous play. He had it, and a hot tamale with a pigskin he let slip from his hands. Very slippery. There's been a couple of passes that should have, could have, would have been intercepted tonight, and that one very well. should have been an interception directly to McAllister and a high wobbly pass down the middle of the field. They go 5 wide from the gun. Strevler takes the snap. 4th down and 15. This is it. He fires across the middle. It is intercepted by Cleveland to seal the game. The Cleveland Browns come back. They trail 13-0. Bubba Bolden with a game-sealing interception. Chris Strevler, just 1 for 6 passing with 9 passing yards. Throws an INT. $40 left. There is a penalty flag, though, that came down. This looked like it was after the play. After the play was over, because Dorian Thompson Robinson was running on the field to go into victory formation. Yeah, this is definitely a penalty by Cleveland's defense after the play. It looks like it's a taunting, unsportsmanlike conduct. They roll it. So it's unsportsmanlike conduct by the Browns after the play was over. So we got 40 seconds left. I think they're a year or two away for Detroit, because I think the realistic step for them is making the playoffs for them. Hey, thanks so much, Michael, for joining in. Next planned stream, I hope to be back next Thursday covering the Patriots against the Texans for their first preseason game. That's on Thursday night at 7 p.m. next Thursday, so feel free to join in if you guys would like. I'm going to be covering some football games in the month of August for preseason, because I have to get ready to cover some actual games come September for like in person in the broadcast booth in the press box for some of the college work that I do. So yeah, good to get back into it tonight. Besides the light delay, this game actually went by pretty fast. Cleveland just took a knee as we have wrapped up tonight. And the first preseason game of 2023, the Cleveland Browns trail by 13. They come back and they win 21-16 in the Hall of Fame game. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here on the stream. I plan on being back next Thursday covering the Patriots Texans, so feel free to join in if you guys would like. I'm also hoping to do a couple of the Little League World Series games later in the month when they go out to Williamsport, and I'm thinking about covering like maybe like a soccer game or two later in the month. I'm gonna have to like create a soccer graphic, but I actually got assigned to cover a soccer game, and I want to see how like it goes and stuff, because I got an in-person one in September and then one in October. I took one each for women's and men's, just to like get some tape for me and see how it goes and stuff like that, even though a lot of the fall sports I prefer, like football and volleyball for me in the fall. But yeah, glad to have you guys tune in, be a part here once again, and I hope to be back next Thursday covering the Patriots-Texans game for the preseason. So we're going to wrap up here. We'll close out to the channel members. We got all channel members. You get a shout out. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, TMC, Braden, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Derek, Ice Baby, Michael, Warren, I am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Roderick, Reynaldo, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Siegel, Woo Pig, Ian, Oink Oink, Emmanuel, Robin, and Dave. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream tonight. The Cleveland Browns win. They come back. They were trailing 13-0. They win 21-16 in the Hall of Fame game. Thanks all for joining in, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.